Welcome back to Open Rise. We're now moving into our third segment for the morning. And like I was telling you earlier, International Yoga Day is on June 21st.
That's right.
And we've got to talk about it a little. We've got our presenter with us, Michelle Williams. She'll be telling us all about the activities leading up to that. Michelle is all the way in the Himalayas. Michelle, good morning, or Belize morning.
Good morning, Belize. It's my evening. It's coming up to 8 o'clock now in the evening. So
Wow.
It's almost bedtime for me.
Wow. All right, so let's venture off into this. The last time we spoke, you've been there. So how long have you been in the Himalayas?
I arrived in India on March 8th.
Uh-huh.
So I've been here for that long, yeah. So, but it's been a very productive, almost 4 months. You know, I've learned a lot.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of self-study. I've done some evolving. I've really delved deep into yoga and meditation and kriya and you know, supreme wisdom, like the holy scriptures. So I feel as though I've got a really, really good foundation, a really good solid foundation for me now to come back and to share new things.
So yeah, I mean, I know nobody wanted to be trapped outside of Belize, but perhaps you got trapped in the ideal place for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I was supposed to be here for a course that was going to last me 3 weeks with my teacher, and of course the lockdown took place, and they ended up offering more courses, and so everybody stayed, and we just you know, delved really deep in meditation and in self-study, and it's been a beautiful experience for me. It's been a really an experience that's been filled with growth and transformation. So I feel like I'm really ready now to come back and to share and to offer some of the wisdom and some of the transformational messages that I have learned, and really also the talk that I'm be giving in an hour for part of the events that's leading up to International Day of Yoga through the government of India is about, you know, using yoga for life management, for stress management, but going beyond that, really harnessing that integrative approach to yoga so that we can really evolve, so we can move towards progressive action and to really uplift and transcend, not only as humans individually, but as a community and really as humanity at large. Because I think this time that we've had to rest and to, like, you know, have that time of silence and shared experience with family and friends when we really have not been able to go anywhere has really taught us a lot. But through that, we can really learn, and so that when we enter back into life now, we enter back in a really progressive, positive manner.
Yeah.
And so that's what my message is going to be about. Yeah.
I'm glad, before we get into more of what you will be presenting on, just help us understand this opportunity as well. International Yoga Day is actually the 21st, but these are some activities that are taking place before the actual day, and you will be one of the speakers featured in this event in Mexico. So tell us how you got to participate in this event.
Okay, well, yes, this year, because of the nature of how everything is, we couldn't exactly organize ourselves in different locations around the world. So basically we're doing it virtually and we're doing it online. And so leading really from the 15th, leading right up to the 21st of June, which is the actual day of yoga, International Day of Yoga, there's been these different days where events with speeches and different discussions about yoga and yogic lifestyle and you know, different approaches to meditation, that sort of stuff are being discussed. And I was invited through the Embassy of India to share a discussion on lifestyle, representing Belize actually today. So I'm actually the guest for today's event, representing Belize. And so that's how I really got to to, to present at today's event. Tomorrow there's going to be different events and everything leading up to International Day of Yoga. And because where I am now at studying with my teacher and learning more about this integrated approach to yoga, with it not just being physical, not just being asana based, that it's a really a more holistic approach to really help balance life.
And that's
really
the topic, right?
Approach.
The topic is lifestyle management, secrets to a healthier, longer, happier life through yoga. That's a tall order, Michelle.
Yeah, but I came up with like about 7 different approaches, and it's stuff that I'm doing now. So it was kind of easy for me to integrate it into the discussion that I'm doing today. And it's exploring everything from finding a yoga community. In yoga, we call that a sangha, so that you feel supported in this, and you're surrounded by like-minded people, so that you can approach life in a really positive, evolutionary, progressive way. Finding a teacher that offers really good, correct knowledge, supreme wisdom. Working with meditation, forming a meditation practice. Going into self-study. In yoga, we call that swadhyaya, like really going into studying the self, finding the things that aren't working for you, and working every single day to refine your intellect, to work towards a more positive outlook on how you think and how you approach life.
Okay, Michelle.
Of course, working on.
And
yes.
How can one actually listen to the presentation? What do we have to do?
Okay, so basically, you go to the ICCR Mexico Facebook page, and that is I think it's a branch of the Embassy of India. So it's IC as in candy, CR. So ICCR Mexico. You log on to that Facebook page, and at 10 o'clock it goes live, and the presentation starts. And there'll be a presentation on that page every day up until June 21st. Now in Belize, our yoga community, our Sangha, we're uploading videos of everyday people just submitting maybe a 3-minute video of their own personal yoga practice. Okay. Anything from meditation, from prayer, from sacred rituals, from asana. They're uploading their videos, and we're sharing it on our International Day of Yoga Belize Facebook page. So you can go there too and see, we have Leon Guild, he submitted. We have some people from Placencia submitted. Everyday people that have found yoga to help them in their daily lives, yoga with their children. And, not just being asana, it could be breath work, it could be meditation, it could be chanting or singing, just prayer. It's it's a holistic approach to help you balance your life, to keep you balanced in the way you think and in the way you approach different situations.
All right.
So I invite Belizeans to go to the International Day of Yoga Facebook page, and you'll see the videos of all these wonderful yogis that have submitted their videos. And then also on June 21st, there is going to be a global class, which is going to be free. Okay. And that class will, you can also access it from the International Day of Yoga Belize Facebook page.
Excellent. And finally for me, Michelle, on the topic, we know that you're far away, but you've got your home definitely dear to your heart and your mind and your soul. What do you hope to continue when you get home to Belize?
Well, one of the yoga that I'm practicing now is a very powerful form of yoga. It's called Kriya Yoga, and it's the yoga of action. And this type of yoga can really help remove negative conditionings of the mind. It can really help to remove traumas, to remove anything that's holding us back from really being who we're meant to be. And it's a really powerful breath work based practice. And that is where my focus lies, because it has helped me so tremendously to overcome some of the things that I was storing within myself that I couldn't really release.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how to. Yoga has really kind of liberated me in this way. So it's and you know, funny enough, if you ever get to read the life of Yogananda, it's called the autobiography of a yogi. It really incorporates all religious persuasions, all spiritual persuasions. There's no discrimination in your spiritual beliefs. It's just a form of yoga that can help us move past those things that are really holding us back. Those things that in yoga we call them samskaras. It's like scarring throughout your lifetime that's kind of held within the body at a biomemory level, cellular level in your memory, that's holding you back from really doing things that you are meant to do, being really who you're meant to be. And so that's the yoga that I'm hoping to share. That also with a very powerful meditation that I've been initiated into. Wow. That all falls within the Kriya Yoga tradition. So those are the things that I'm wanting to share, and to just hopefully really affect change, evolutionary change, so that people can really learn to refine their intellect, to really step into who they're really meant to be. And I think once we, as a people, individually step into that positive mindset, that progressive mindset, as a community, we uplift each other, and then through community, humanity can uplift each other. I mean, this experience with COVID has been an incredible experience, and I think it's an experience that we need to walk away from, really learning a lesson in how we approach life, how we approach our thoughts, how we approach our actions, how we approach our interpersonal relationships, how we approach nature, how we approach our bodies and what we put into our bodies, how we approach life in general. Are we going to be grateful for the things that we have, or are we going to be ungrateful? It's just there's so many lessons to be learned in this time that we've had to really sit and ponder and contemplate.
We're still learning as we move along.
Every day. Yeah.
You know, I think that you're absolutely, you know, one of the things that you are saying is just, what are we going to take away from this experience? And I think it does take a lot of reflection, because there's what we're experiencing right now, and there's an added effort in being able to process it. And, you know, we've talked with you so many times, we've done so many demos. We know that meditation helps so much in being able to help you process things, even when you're experiencing them. Michelle, the presentation for today, it seems like you have a lot to contribute. I'm sure you're going to represent us so well.
Yeah.
And we really look forward to hearing what you will share with the wider yoga community and globally today. And best of luck.
Best of luck. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. You know, Belize is really deeply embedded in my heart. Everywhere that I go, even here, you know, it's funny because I carry around this bag that says Belize with me, so that if there's ever a picture taken and shared on the social media platform for the place that I'm at, that Belize is recognized. And I think that as a country, we can do so much because we have so much to offer. Yeah. There's just some refining that needs to be done. There's just a coming together as a community, and individuals coming together as a community and deciding that we're gonna change, we're gonna make progressive change for the betterment of ourselves, our family, and our future, really. And that is yoga, you know, coming together. So.
Well, Michelle, I'll tell you what, thank you so very much. You sound ripe with info, and I'm sure you're not, you really can't wait to get home to just teach what you know. Once again, congratulations to you, and thank you so very much for joining us this morning.
And thank you so much for having me. Really appreciate all the support that Channel 5 has given the yoga community in general throughout the years. I'm very grateful.
All right.
All right.
There we go. Thank you once again.